Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Last Name Jones, and if you've not done already, please go ahead and press like and subscribe at the bottom of your screen. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you. That's right there, right there. Just go ahead and press like, subscribe. Thank you. All right, so let's get into it. Last night I covered the artist David, right, the singer rapper, regarding the whole incident with him and Celeste. Okay, R.I.P. the baby girl. I owed it to y'all to come back with a deep dive, or not really a deep dive, but a different perspective on things, because everybody's saying already he did it, and there's so much evidence out there right now, pictures and videos, that if I did everything, it would take about 2 hours, literally. But we're not gonna do that. Instead, tonight we're gonna go ahead and just go through a series of different videos, clips, different pictures, things like that, and we're gonna share a different perspective on what this could be. All right, I've heard the word blackmail being thrown out a few times by her teacher, but yeah, I said by her teacher. But anyways, let's get to it. Right, this is gonna be the first video I'm gonna put up for y'all. Let's see, this first video is where she actually exposed him, I think, like from what it seemed like, right, in a playful manner. But tell me what y'all think. Y'all check this out.
I trained you.
No, you didn't.
That's controversial.
It's controversial of raping kids.
Really good.
Okay,
it's been a good one. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Mwah. Oh my. Delete everything. Delete everything. Everything goes.
Wow. Yeah, so that was a Discord video, right? And if y'all see what just happened, like, she basically exposed him, because he's boom, like, hit mute real quick, muted him out, you know what I'm saying, and then came back and he's like, oh, y'all delete everything, goodbye, bye, that was a good one. I mean, so she basically kind of exposed him on that one. She was like, hey, so it's controversial, raping kids. Wow, okay. So let's continue through these clips and videos and pictures and things before we get to our perspectives on this. All right, so the next one that I want to show y'all, okay, I know right now the people that's at like the crime shows and stuff, they looking like this. Oh, let me stop playing with y'all. All right, so this next one I'm gonna show y'all, right? It's kind of weird because this was not him, but it was his brother, right? And his brother, why am I telling y'all? Let me just show y'all. Y'all watch this. Okay, so you see he walks in, right? And the young lady that he walks in with is actually Celeste. And he's going backstage to David's concert, allegedly. I mean, it seems pretty damn destined because they got this from the actual Discord stuff. So it's crazy. Somebody's actually leaking everything from his Discord, right? So there's that. So let's go to the next one. Then there was the, let's see. Okay, so y'all tell me if this shit is not friggin' creepy as hell, right? Y'all watch. Okay, so y'all gonna tell me that bringing a casket to his show and having people sign that book and everything is not weird? Might be symbolic for something, right? Somebody he loved that passed away, that perhaps he wants to throw a proper burial for, or going away for, since he couldn't do it the proper way. Could be. Just saying. And by the way, I'm not saying that he did it. Not just yet. Yes, there's a ton of evidence, but not just saying that just yet. Right? So let's go to the next clip. Okay? Alright, so what y'all just saw was Celeste in the circle, or we're gonna say a girl that looks like Celeste in the circle, right? And then inside the arcade, you see he's trying to get her out the way of the camera. But every time she takes a picture or anything like that, they do that, she hide her face. She's a runaway, remember that, right? So he's trying to get her out the camera the whole time. But then it's like, again, it's not a secret. They're wide open with it. Wide open with it. Let's keep it going. This other clip is odd because it's the two of them again, and I want y'all to watch this and tell me what y'all think. Check this shit out.
Yo, wait.
Oh, look it. Answer that one. That's so mean if you don't answer
Which
that.
one? What's good, David? Big fan, big spot me. Oh, thank you, Mitochondria. Appreciate you.
I gotta stop with him if you even.
We
need to delete this.
Maz, can we delete all VODs? And then as soon as the stream ends, delete the stream too?
Yeah. Bro, it's like it wasn't even a secret. They're streaming. And here's the crazy part that gets me. How many of these mods knew of this relationship? They had to have known. Listen, after the video was like, when he was about to end the video, he said, mods, can we delete all VODs and, delete all streams when the video ends? Like, he's telling them, delete all this, cover my trail. You see what I'm saying? Like, bro, this is madness. That little girl could have been saved because a lot of people knew. And when I say a lot of people knew, even the teachers knew. Y'all check this shit out.
I can't see you.
Hold up. That's her in my classroom in front of this poster right here.
I'm gonna tell you something. They're about to have a substitute teacher for a few days because when the feds see this video, they're gonna come in that classroom, grab him, and put him in an interrogation room, and they're going to question this man. All because of this video. What an internet.
Okay, hold up. I got another one because I got a picture on TMZ of this other kid exchanging stuff with the rapper who we alleged did this stuff. Hold on a second, because he's also in my classroom.
Wait, how long ago was this?
We all just found out yesterday who it was, but she's been missing since I taught her. So when I taught her, she met this dude on social media. He was a rapper in LA. He came and got her. She ran away from home. She was gone for like a month. The cops found her in Hollywood, brought her back to our school. She came back to our school, kind of told people this story. She disappeared again in May of that year, May of 2024. That's when her friends told me what happened, that it was this rapper, that they were like blackmailing him, all of this stuff. And then I found out yesterday that she's now dead in that rapper's car, cut into pieces. You want to know how they met? I feel like I just said it. Social media. Let me tell you another story.
Yeah, so down to the teachers knew. Or teacher knew. He stood there in front of the classroom and showed the picture of her in his class. So it's not some fluke. That's really her teacher, and he admitted that he knew because he said she had a boyfriend who was a rapper in California. She ran away. He came and got her. When she ran away. And then she came back. She told this story, right? And then he came back and got her again when she ran away. But he didn't only just say that. See, some interesting things was said in that. He also used the word blackmail. You see, he showed the picture of another person that was in his class, and that other person was the young man that David was paying off in the picture released by TMZ. right? So if TMZ is releasing that picture, by the way, I don't know how they got that fast, and they knew that information, like, holy shit. But then again, this has been out for a while. It's just not catching fire. You know what I'm saying? But he was paying the kids off. So that explains that. That kind of, that kind of is starting to look like that's what that was. Because like I said, that picture could have been anything. You know, but that little boy was in that teacher's class also. And that little boy said that they were blackmailing David. But here's something that I find odd. The word blackmail is used again in this. I want y'all to watch this. Okay? Actually, I'm going to read it to you. Sorry. All right. It says, dude, please. Actually, Ethan, you don't know how bad this is. Ethan says, explain how bad it is then. Okay? Whoever is writing this says, bro, this was a secret. That wasn't supposed to get out. David, y'all hang on. My bad. Amateur shit. Sorry. Bro, this was a secret that wasn't supposed to get out. David didn't know how old the girl was. She was lying and saying she was 19 when he was 20. And the second he found out, he took her home. And since we were dumbass kids, we tried to blackmail him, and we really messed up. And if you keep that video up, you could ruin his life for doing nothing wrong over a girl lying. And then you could ruin my life because he would know I leaked it, and I could go to jail for like slandering him, bro. And then Ethan writes, pay me. Now, before y'all jump off a cliff and say, oh, you're trying to prove he's innocent, this and that. Actually, no, that doesn't vindicate anything. That actually looks really fucking bad, and I'm gonna tell you why. They met when she was 12 and he was 17 years old, right? In this, it says 19 and 20. So you were 20 twice when y'all met? What? You were, that would mean y'all just met now and not back then when the other stuff, the math ain't mathing up. You get me? Like right there, he said it. He was 19 and 20. It's probably him writing that shit. It really might be him writing that shit. You know what I mean? And then of course we have the clip that says, or sorry, this next picture, right, is the lyrics from his song Romantic Homicide, which was released on her birthday. And here's something else really friggin' creepy. He released a few songs on her birthdays, right? For 2 years, he released a song on her birthday. So I'm gonna say a couple songs, not a few, right? But in the song Romantic Homicide, released on September 7th of this year, it says, in the back of my mind, I killed you, and I didn't even regret it. I can't believe I said it, but it's true. And then the last part, he says, I hate you, right? So there was that. But then y'all, check this weird ass shit out, right? On the song One More Dance, you guys have to go watch this video, by the way, right? Because when I watched the video, when I tell y'all I got the chills when I watched this video. Because the girl looked just like, I'm not going to say just like, but she looks very similar to Celeste, right? And in this video, it's like he's blindfolded. So there's 2 songs where he wears blindfolds across his eyes. And I really want to know, because in those 2 songs, he had bloody clothes on. He had bloody clothes on in both those 2 songs, and he's wearing the whole thing. Because in Romantic Homicide, by the way, the girl was laying on the bed dead with blood on her dress and stuff. Or I'm sorry, unalived. I have to be careful with YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like, so she was on the bed unalived, and blood on her stomach. Now in this one, there's a body being stuffed in a trunk. There's a body being stuffed in the trunk, right? And again, he's blindfolded, but he's watching these 2, and the person that's being stuffed in the trunk is him, without blindfolds, of course, or whatever. And there's a part in there where it's burying him in a grave, and he's singing, looking at her, saying, "Give me one more dance." You know what I mean? So from the lyrics in his songs, it sounds like he was singing about her. And I think they did break up because there was a Discord. Yes, another Discord where they leaked it, and the conversation clearly said they broke up, the devs. Matter of fact, I think, yeah, I do have it. So in this one, right, it says, Yahoo7, she's not here, and he no longer posts about her, so I'm probably guessing they broke up. These are the devs, by the way, that's writing this shit, okay? Ella says she's still here, right? At Ella. Sophia, nope, she already left. Ella says at Celeste, is that not her? At Ella, is that not her? Yeah. Sophia says that's his ex before. Yay, that's his ex. Ella, what? Am I slow? Sophia, Celeste is the girl he's showing his stream. Yahoo7 is the girl who spoiled him. So I assume my house is not my home. It's probably about Celeste. All right, so the devs knew. You know what I'm saying? But they broke up, and there seemed to be another girl. And when I say another girl, he was dating somebody completely different, because you see in this picture, the young lady here doesn't have curly hair. If you look, happy face over her face, she has straight hair, red hair. God, I hope she wasn't another underage victim, because this guy might have been a serial eater. I tried to find a different word. A serial eater. You see what I'm saying? So I'm hoping to God that's not another victim. I hope she's of age. You know? But let's continue. Let's continue. So there was another one that came out, right, of him washing off shoes. And as he's washing off the shoes, lo and behold, the shoes that was being washed off was the same shoes that she was wearing in another picture. So to me, that was kind of weird. I found that very, very odd, you know. By the way, ignore that stuff about him being in a car chase on the news. That is fake news, okay? We would all know if this guy was in a car chase right now, how big this situation is, right? So let's continue. Let me see, is there anything else I want to show y'all? Of course, y'all seen the one where it says he jumps in the chat. He's like, and this was in 2022, right? Celeste in here, and she said, hi, David Bark. Right? So there's that one. There's the picture of them in the mirror. We don't know who that is. It says, I love you, babe, but that's somebody's TikTok that they hacked with a minute, and this person could be the other person, Yahoo7, right? So we don't know that. We don't know that part yet. So there's another picture that leaked though. This one is circulating. Okay. So it has been going on right under everybody's noses. It has been going on this entire time.
Now why don't talk with the artist?
Everybody knew about it. My bad, y'all. I'm like just looking through stuff at the same time still. There's so much stuff coming out back to back to back to back. The stuff that I just showed y'all is just like the tip of the iceberg. This ain't even everything just yet. You know what I'm saying? This is, bro, yeah. But anyways, let's get to my perspective on this, or a different perspective, or a different angle, how we can look at this, right? But before we do that, I want y'all to watch this clip of him at a concert that he performed in, and tell me if this is just not creepy watching this. Oh, by the way, that song Afterlife, y'all go watch that video also. There's a few songs, I'm telling you. The song Ghost, oh my god. Yo, matter of fact, let me get the lyrics to Ghost real quick and read that to y'all, right? Because when I tell you, I was like, what the am I reading? Right? This shit, yo, D4, what is it? D4VD Ghost lyrics. Bro, this guy is like one of those people that we're gonna talk about 10 years down the road, and it's like, yo, remember that creepy stuff? Like they're gonna make documentaries, movies, and all kind of crap about this if this goes how we think it might go. If, keyword, how we think it might go. You know what I'm saying? So where is it? Okay, listen to this, right? Ghost. Oh, why don't you love me? Oh, heaven or hell, we will meet. Lucky me, lucky me, lucky me. Just to have met. Torture me, torture me, torture me. I can't forget. He might have you, but I've got your ghost. And we both know that that's the real you. And God knows it's true. I love you the most, but we both know what I have to do. Yo. Eyes looking right through me. Why? Why can't I hear your heartbeat? Just a dream, just a dream, just a dream. Don't wake me up. Oh, make believe fantasy. Dance with me under moonlight. But he might have you, but I have your ghost. And we both know that that's the real you. And God knows it's true. I love you the most, but we both know what I have to do. She's so happy when she's with me. Leave me in this dream. Don't be nasty. Let us keep this perfect memory. He might have you, but I have your ghost. And that's the song Ghost. I'm telling you, these songs... all right, so let's get to the perspective. So they met when he was 19, or I'm going to say about 17 years old. He was about 17 years old when they met, because he's 20 now, and they met in 22, so he was about 17 going on 18 when they met. That means he was still in a young-minded nature. Some guys, when they grow up and they hang around younger crowds as they grow up, their mind is not there to think certain things just yet, right? I'm not picking up for this guy at all. I do think he groomed her. It's right there in front of our faces. I'm just giving y'all different perspectives to look at, just in case it comes back that he did not murder this girl. But regardless, this nigga going to jail for pedophilia, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, met at 17. She was about 12 years old. 5-year difference. She is 12. Not even developed. She's not a teenager yet, bro. Right? So, they met on social media. Celeste is known to have run away. They said that her sister used to pee her out, right? Or imp her out. We don't know this, but it seems like she had a rough upbringing, on a broken home almost, right? So she was running away. She meets this guy on social media who's an artist, and they mess around. And as they have a relationship, it develops into something else, more, because he was going around. See, the brother also came out and spoke, right? And the brother was saying that he went to the police, and when he went to the police, and y'all could pull the stuff up. I wouldn't lie to y'all. You know what I mean, he went to the police, but the police said it wasn't enough evidence, and he knew about it. The brother said he knew. He went to the police about it. And then the guy Gus, the brother knew Gus too, but guess what? Gus got shot up. Gus is unalived. Is it from the same situation? They don't know. Now, conspiracy and rumors is saying the brother's also unalived. Now, we don't know if that's true, but Gus, we can definitely confirm he's unalive from what the brother said. You know what I'm saying? So there's those connections. So everything is going out there like that now. Everybody's seeing the messages, everything. The brother, even the news is confirming that is the brother. Okay, so all this stuff is happening. 17, right? She's 12. She's running away. They're having a time of their lives. They fall in love on some summertime fling shit. You know, at summertime when you meet somebody and y'all rocking it out, y'all teenagers. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. But he's 17, going on 18. She's 12. At 17, you shouldn't even be looking at a 13-year-old. You shouldn't even be looking at a 14. At 17, bro, I was trying to bag me a 20-year-old, 21-year-old, or something like that. Not me, like, because it was our age group. That, yeah, let me shut up because I don't want to tell out nobody. Anyway, I was trying to bag older women, but I always hung with an older crowd. See, it seems like this guy hung with younger kids, because for him to be paying these other kids off, that means he had to be interacting with them also. So you're interacting with them the whole time. Strange. Okay, So, and I've seen guys like this that hang with younger crowds, you know, and they grow with those age groups, but it's weird. This is why I want y'all to look at this perspective. So, time pass. Let's say Celeste is not who he thought she was. She might be promiscuous. From the messages that we saw, she was already sexually active around 13, 14 years old. And let's just say she left him for somebody else, because in that song he said, now who's with somebody new, right? Or who's with somebody who, or now who got somebody new. So let's just say she started messing with somebody else. He might have been too controlling or whatever it may have been, and she just left him and went to somebody else. And when she's with somebody else, he's hurting. In the song he said he's obsessed. Obsessed. That's a very strong word to use. But in the song he said he's obsessed, right? And let's just say that that's where it hit him, to where he was like, I can't do this. We both know what I have to do. And that's what triggered him to go and do that, right? What if that's how it went down? Or what if he didn't kill her? What if he didn't unalive her? The songs and everything may make it seem that way from all this stuff, the plethora of things that we have. It may make it seem that way. But what if that's not the case? What if he was on tour and he left her with the car to drive? I mean, shit, he left her to do a whole bunch of other crap anyways, but he left the car with somebody at his house, left that car there, and she was there at his house. And what if somebody unalived her and stuffed her in that car and then drove her somewhere else to the impound yard? I'm saying, yeah, that's a possibility. But here's how we're going to be able to tell that. You see, Teslas, they have cameras and they record everything when you come to a certain distance from them. So we're going to find out regardless. But people are going crazy saying he killed her because the FBI or the police or detectives, raided his house. But see, that could be for a pedophilia case. That could be for the you know, the ex stuff he was doing with her, the relationship stuff, Sagittary. That could be for that. That don't mean that's for the homicide. We don't know. You know what else could have happened? They could have been partying their asses off the whole time, bro, and taking drugs. She could have overdosed and he panicked. But then she was decomposed in the car. He tried to get rid of the body because you don't want to be tied back to this unalived 14-year-old. Or she might have been partying with people at the house and then she overdosed. It's Party City. House in the hills. Your boyfriend is a famous, you know what I mean? Like, come on. But I think they did break up and he had somebody else at one point. Did they get back together? I don't know. But that's why I'm saying look at these different perspectives instead of just targeting one thing, like he did it, because he could go to court and they know he didn't do it, but he's still going up the road because there's plenty of evidence they were together. Plenty. Backstage concert with the brother, on live streams, text messages. There's plenty. He might have taken her V card because she said she only bled with David. That's a powerful bond. Powerful bond. We all remember her first. We all do. That is a very powerful bond. So that might have been some situations because he had to wait till she was 18. And that's why in that one song, Romantic Homicide, he said, why am I waiting for somebody? Why am I waiting patiently for somebody who won't arrive? Because they might have been having situations between the two of them already where she might not have been with it like that, but he's still in love with her. Remember, there's a text that said, are you going back to David and are you saved? She said, yes, I'm saved. And no, she's not going back to him. And he couldn't handle it. There's so many different things that could have happened. We don't know. We truly don't know, because every time we go back on a social media app or website, there's something new that pops up. The one thing we do know is that there was something going on between the two of them. I mean, god dang, like, look at the videos we saw tonight and clips, right? So with that being said and done, I have shown y'all all the stuff I've seen on this today, and that is all the updates I got for y'all today, right? That whole coffin thing really creeped me out, by the way. I don't know why. That shit just creeped me the fuck out. But that's all I got for y'all tonight, man. I didn't want to be talking about this stuff before I go to bed, like this dark ass shit. I mean, but I want y'all to think different perspectives when y'all see things on the internet. Just don't go to thinking directly what everybody else is saying. Take yourself out of the situation and just gleam in the room a bit and say, let me look on that wall and see what's projecting. Let me look on this wall and see what's projecting. And let me look on that wall and see what's projecting. Right? See it from a three-dimensional angle. That could have happened. That could have happened. That could have happened. But you know what? At the end of the day, we are nothing but people at home watching this stuff, and like it or not, it's disgusting because it's entertainment. You're entertained, are you not? So if you're gonna be entertained, keep it that way, and don't get too emotionally attached or involved in this stuff. I'm one to talk right after my video last night, but then again, like I said, I have daughters. It hit different. I see a lot of people saying, oh my god, he's gonna have to stop making music. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, dude is immensely talented, but it's always those people that's the crazy ones. You know what I mean? Like, have y'all not realized yet, like, some of the most gruesome things that happened that hit the media or caught like national sensation has been done by celebrities. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's worse things that happened that didn't get publicized because people weren't big time celebrities, but some of the most outrageous shit has always been by celebrities. All right, y'all. So with all that being said and done, in the meantime, between time, I appreciate every single one of y'all. And if y'all ever see me slipping up on info or something on here, please correct me in the comment. I'm not afraid to. I welcome y'all debates. If y'all want to come and get it going in the comment section until we actually start streaming live, we can do that. I don't mind being corrected. I love to learn. I love information. I don't mind it at all. Y'all never catch me getting mad at y'all for that. So if y'all have your own perspectives, go ahead and put it inside the comment section. Press like and subscribe at the bottom of your screen. I would greatly appreciate it. I love y'all. Good night.